Hey, listen. I told you from the beginning of this relationship, I'm not taking care of your kids in any fashion.
Men are waking up. He said he's here for you, not for your kids. Subscribe. Let's talk about it.
You gonna cash out me the money, right?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What you mean cash out me?
Hey, listen. I told you from the beginning of this relationship, I'm not taking care of your kids in any fashion. I'll take them to the park, we'll do all of that, but I'm not spending no money on them. If today is $4, then tomorrow it'll be $8. Either cash out me the money, or I'm gonna tell them to take that off the menu.
Take it off the menu, because you know better. How the hell you ain't gonna want to feed these kids?
Just cash. Look, if you want, hey, listen, if you want them to eat, cash out me the money, and I'll get the food. But if not, then I'm finna have them take it off. Hey man, could you take those 4 bean burritos off and just give me the cheesy bean rice burrito?
You know better. You're too grown to be acting like that.
No, I don't want the 4 bean burritos. I just want the cheesy bean rice burrito. No, that'll be it. Thank you. Look, I told you from the beginning.
Now is he in the right? He said he told it from the beginning. This is the dealers, right? If single motherhood, if single parenthood is so prevalent in the Black community, then if you can't escape it, then at least go in very open and honest and saying, listen, I'm here for you. I'm interested in you. I have no interest in taking care of your kids financially. Like we say so many times when women say, like, this is how you met me. I was doing X, Y, and Z. I've always been like this. You had never had a problem with it. Now down the line, you say you don't like the way I'm dressing. You don't like my friends. No. When you're silent, you condone the behavior, and it's got to work both sides. It's got to work both ways. If he said, I'm not taking care of these kids financially, you want me to play with them, take them to the park, I'll do stuff like that. But financially, I'm never coming out of my own pocket to exclusively take care of your kids. And you were fine with that because you probably understand that you have to settle once you have multiple kids. And it sounds like there was like four bean burritos on there. So maybe there's 4 kids that he has to deal with there. And he's been very upfront, so I'm not dealing with that, even in the smallest fashion. It can sound cruel, right? And we always put this moral lens on it whenever it comes to a man standing on business and setting his boundary. But he's absolutely right. It starts small. It starts at this little thing, then it's a big thing. But if you say how you do with the big things is how you dealt with the little things. But listen, before we continue, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss no uploads, so you don't miss when we go live. Still going strong, still trying to do 2 a day, still have that year of just straight up discipline. So hype the video, share the video. We got some merch in the store. Okay, and let's look at it like this. Whenever men are kind of setting their boundaries, and especially when it comes down to women and their children, we have this moral compunction that men are supposed to overcome objections, overcome their own self-interest, and do for someone else. Do for someone else as a woman, do for someone else as kids. In the 90s and the early 2000s, there was such a push, especially in the Black community, for to have these men become stepfathers, to step up. We still today try to give them more praise, try to make it a high ground, a moral high ground, that somehow what you're doing here is good. You are therefore a real man, better than these other men out here. And for such a long time, men were just kind of silent. Men would just kind of say, okay, that's the way it is. We let everyone else sort of define our destiny, define our morality, define our masculinity. The internet changed that, or maybe time, and just eventually enough men had reached that breaking point and said, this shit kind of sucks. This shit kind of sucks. So now they're very, very open to saying, yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. You see it in the comment section, especially with the upcoming generation. Gen Z is very, very vocal about, yeah, I'm not doing that. They're very vocal about saying, for all this stuff you want me to do, raise another man's kid, take care of you, put you down, what am I getting from that? And women today still haven't really figured out a proper answer for that. Instead, you go back to the toolkit, the shame, the insults. And she went with all those in this video. You just, maybe play it back and you can hear her talking about, like, you're not going to do, no, you know better. No, he told you exactly what he wants. This is what women also say they want. You want a man that understands, that is emotionally expressive. He's telling you exactly what he wants, what his line in the sand is. You are the one trying to violate and have him do these small things so he can do more things over time. This is an example of someone that's emotionally intelligent, someone that's wise and saying, no, this is a line in sand. And not that I sprung it on you, not that I pulled it out of a hat somewhere. I've told you already. I was clear in the very beginning. I'm here for you. I'm not here for these kids financially. You can't make me do something I've already told and where I stand with this boundary. When you hold firm to that, you know, as much as she's screaming, hooping, and hollering, she's not telling him, no, I never want to see you again. He's been very clear with that. It's this weird conundrum that a lot of men we fail to understand. We think that our position in life is supposed to be, well, we're the receptacle and the protectors of your own emotional sort of, you know, maturity or expression or just emotions in general, rather than saying, no, we're not good enough to be ourselves and also responsible for your own emotions, where we just have to say, like, this is what it is. These are the rules I kind of set and I kind of live by. And especially when I communicate those with you earlier on before we ever do anything together. I'm here because I'm interested in you. I don't want to take care of that man's kids, period. And the moment you responsibly, right? The moment you start infringing upon that is when you need to understand that the only thing I have left to do is to leave. I'm not going to keep having the conversation with you and saying, don't do that. It's not something that you get to test and you get to erode, because essentially that's what has been the case. You look at it in the same way when people are saying, right? And most of us have been there. You got with someone and it's like, this is friends with benefits. And, you know, she's thinking, okay, fine. This may be the only way I can get him to stick around long enough so I can change his mind. I'm going to show him how dope I am, how great things are. And eventually he'll realize that life is better with me rather than without me. So he'll agree to what I'm talking about. When we don't stand on our business, we don't set our boundaries and hold firm to that, you slowly will find yourself in a place where you cannot imagine how you got that far from base. This is why when you know, breakups happen, men often have to go back and find their guy friends. They have to go back and reestablish their lives because they gave up so much of it over time. It's why you went into this relationship in shape and you lost it very quickly, because it's just a slow erosion of things that you used to be disciplined about, things that you used to know were a boundary. This is important to me, therefore I won't do anything that goes against that. But the minute you just say, I'm responsible for your emotions, or you feel as if, hey, I'm upset, now you're taking time out of your day to sit down and go through that. I'm not saying you don't do that for people that you love, people that you're in a relationship with, but you don't internalize it. You're not supposed to be that person's punching bag, that emotional tampon for them. No, hey, this is an issue. I can sit and listen to you. I don't even have to jump in and solve it, but I can sit and listen to you. But after some time, we're not going to keep going in circles. Every time you feel bad, you have to know it's not my job to alleviate your sadness. I can create a space and an environment where you feel safe and comfortable expressing those, but ultimately, it's upon you. Ultimately, in his case, he's saying, your kids are your financial responsibility. Keep testing that, keep pushing it, and I just take the burritos off the menu. Listen, if you disagree, let me know down in the comments below. If you see other videos on your screen, check those out. Let me know your thoughts about those in those videos. And of course, if you listen to sound my voice now and you have not subscribed, I think you should. We're just trying to build something dope. I'll see you in the next one.